Hello to wherever you are. Hope you can hear me. Men's and I don't know, men and what. Is it a men categorized like ladies and gents? Because I used to say boys and girls, and some people used to just talk negative. They like, no, we are not men. We are not some stupid ass kids. No, it's just like a message to you all. Like, come on, we are brothers here, okay? And you're here to learn. And the purpose of learning is to come together, to share. What do you have, and what can I have, or what can we assist each other with, okay? Not talk about negative some people are talking about, okay? Apart from that, we can talk about this move right here. This is a setup, okay, that happened on Wednesday, 18th February. It can happen every time, anytime in the market. Like when you open your charts, you never know it's gonna happen, but the presentation of itself, like, hey, I watched this setup from Zach Trade. Hey, it's happening again. Let me see if it's true. If it's happened to go down, or if it's happened to go up and return, you know. Okay. Some people will call it names. Others will call it some stupid ass shit like baby nigga, baby two, some, you know. Those names are so funny. That can stick to your mind and even yourself. Okay, so let's get straight to it. That it was on Wednesday, of course, London and New York session. The market presented itself with some strong resistance right here, then came down, having some resistance in going down, then go down again. That's around how many points from here? That's around 24 something, 24,935 or 24 something, 24,935. Then down here, that's around 24,7. Yeah, it's a good amount of I can say cash, or I can say liquidity, if you cash it out. Some people who are in poor farms or other trading grounds like hedge, they can really trade, but they can't really make their money, or they are trading. Or even if you are in an evaluation account, you don't need a reset. Reset is very, these people, you know, these pro firms are made for those kind of profits. Resets. Number one is resets. Number two is that percentage you gave them. But if you're not consistent, if you are not getting that profit, then you're not used to them. Okay, so as I say, let's go straight to this. This happened on 18th of Feb. The market did have some resistance right here, and this resistance, what was this cause? What does it represent? These are orders. Okay, if you're in a 1 minute chart, or if you can zoom in when the candles can be seen on each as it presented itself like that. Okay, here what you can see, some people may enter. Okay, do not enter on that market. It's very, very dangerous. You never know where it's going, or is it going up, or is it going down. So this setup right here, from it was on 7 a.m. It started on 7 a.m. at around 6:45, went down here on lows of this old lows, then decided to go up, okay, creating more buyers. As the buyers were filling in, they didn't let me say, they didn't meet the expectation of buying the price, okay. So what happened? If the buyers fail to comply with the price, okay, they go down, the sellers occupy, and then when the sellers occupy, the selling pressure starts to get hindrance. This selling pressure decided to go down, it goes down, creating more sellers, and what? It faces some resistance, okay. What can happen when you see this setup right here? Goes up, then decided to don't stay there for long, but goes up with a big candle, goes up, then stay up there with around that's around, if you look, this 1 2 3, that's around 9 minutes. For that 9 minutes, you have to decide, because this candle right here are not finishing very well, you know, they're just on top, like strong wicks, you know, strong wicks. If the candle are going up, if that is the move of going up, of course there is an order blow. Just wait, okay, just wait for the candles to show up. Then after that, the candle will, of course, beat all the whole highs, then drop down. If it was to go up, okay, drop down, then goes up. But if you see this, that the candle go up, then it started some wavering, some weak, some piggy book bullshit, okay. Then after that, stayed there, and then drop with a selling pressure, okay, drop with a selling pressure, beating all the old lows right here, beat all the old lows, then decided to go short, creating more traders to go short. A trader may enter now here because it has cut out all the old lows. So now what? It's going short, okay. So when it goes short, you wanna enter. Why? Because it has already beat the old lows, and there's no way that it's gonna go up. Because of what? Because there's a lot of selling pressure, okay. If you see a selling pressure like this, obviously, and there's a resistance right here, obviously there will be a resistance between these two markets, these two prices, like these two prices, 24,921 and 24,800. There will be a resistance between these two prices, 24,921 and 24,800. Okay, if there's a low volatility market like the London session, obviously. So what can you do when the pre-market session happen like this? Goes down, take out all the old lows, then decided to go up. First of all, why did it take all the old lows? And why did it happen that it could take all the old lows and goes up? First of all, the market faced some resistance right here. Okay, when the market faced the strong resistance right here, it created more sellers. Now we are going to fetch some sell side liquidity. Okay, there's a lot of sell side liquidity right here. Then after beating the sell side liquidity, we are going to create more buying liquidity pressure. So after creating buying liquidity pressure, we go up, and we take out the buy side pressure. Okay, I know some of you will say, this thing may not happen, it's just an occasional thing. No, go to your charts and see for yourself. Okay, it doesn't have to go to on Wednesday 18 Feb or 2026. You can go read your tape. I told you guys, go and if you have what can I say about this? If you have a trading, like a chart, okay? If you are reading a chart and maybe you are too lazy to read it, or because you are busy or something, you can just record the chart. Just record it. Then after that, you can just play it later. And set your targets. Know that let me play from this part. Create some moments. Then it will give you a confidence, a confidence to enter the markets next time. Even me, when I stop trading for some moment, even when I go to a holiday for some time, or when I stop trading for quite a while, first of all, I have to sharpen my skill. Okay, sharpen my skill first, from day to day. Sharpen my skill here and there. Sharpen my skill. After sharpening my skill for around maybe a week or 3 days, but mostly I do it for a week. So if I sharpen my my skill for around a week, now I can do what? I can enter confidently. Even the professional lose. There's no one that is best at this thing. Okay, so what was I talking about? Let's go back to the session. Okay, here, look at this. Why does this week right here has to coincidentally meet with that week? Has it happened because it has happened? No way. It doesn't happen because it has happened. And why has it faced all this resistance right here? First of all, when you see a big wick like this goes up, and the intention is not for going up. First of all, if you see like this is a selling pressure. Then there's a more resistance right here, more resistance. Then there's a candle that goes up like a wick and comes down. Okay, this candle right here, let me zoom it. Okay, this candle right here is an indication that the market are really going down. If you wait for this candle to finish, you may now enter. And how can you enter that candle? You enter that candle, maybe you put your entry right here, Okay, then put your stop loss just way above this candle right here. Because of what? Because this was a breaker block. Okay, I know some people will say, he's not using some people's other ideas to create his idea. Yeah, who doesn't use that? Technology uses what? People's ideas to create another idea. You know, a Motorola was made to create a Samsung, or to create another Nokia, or to create another iPhone. The ideas were stolen, and these ideas were stolen. Were not stolen in a bad way. Were not stolen to shame other people because of what? They were made to share with other people. So if you just create another idea, even you create another idea and come here and tell us that, hey, this is how it reacts, this is how it works, don't tell us this shit. Okay, so whatever people say, whatever people do, let us share. Let's share. Okay, this is a world of share. If you're not here to share, I don't know why you're here. Go live in your island, eating coconuts and everywhere other shit. Okay, so this candle right here moved, touched the slimming candle right here, this wick right here. So why did it touch this wick right here and not cover this gap right here? It's because of what? It's because of this breaker candle. So this breaker candle created this gap right here, so that is a selling pressure. No one can meet that selling pressure at now, except when the market open on 9:30. Hey, what is he saying? Hey, first of all, there's a lot. Hey, it's hot out here, man. I'm really sweating. Okay. Wow, even my AC is not working. I really need to do these things in the morning, okay? But let's continue, okay? So touched that wick right there, then goes down aimlessly. Why can I say aimlessly? Because it goes down and continues with the 9:30 New York opening. Look at 9:30. Why does it have to show these wicks right here? Some traders may enter, mostly are beginners. You know, some of the traders may see this and say, hey, this is what this guy told us. He said that when the market beat the old highs, now it's going now down aimlessly. It's now going down because of this. There's a selling pressure that was created for the entire week last week. Or the other stories, the other stories people talk about. Hey, this guy talk about this, and this guy did not happen on this other market. No, what I'm telling you is this: if this happen on the market, if there is a breaker block right here, and it's before 9:30, first of all, this may happen. Okay, this may happen. Kick out all the old highs, then goes down, created some resistance right there, and then at 9:30 there's a lot of weeks, or at 9:30 there's a volatility going down. That happens, but it may happen, but these gaps may not be present. I don't know if you're getting me. The gaps right here may not be present. So if you see that there's a lot of gaps right here, obviously around 3 candles or 4 candles if you are using a 1-minute chart or 3-minute chart. There's a lot of candles right here. Then there's a resistance for these candles not going up to cover this gap. Then this market is a buying market, or is a bullish market. It's not a selling market. If this candle happens to come up and cover this gap right here, I will have noticed that this is a selling market. Okay, I don't know if you're getting it. It's a selling market. Of course, it beats these all lows right here after noticing that this is a bearish, is a breaker candle. So after noticing that this is a breaker candle, you put your entry right here, set your stop loss right here, then go short. Okay, after going short, you take out some good amount of cash. Okay, of course, most of you are greedy. Most of you don't get enough of it. Okay, but if you happen to get a chance to take out some partial, of course, if you happen to extend your take profit, if you happen to extend your stop loss, you are greedy. And what happened on most people? They are being led by greed and fear. Fear and greed is what made people lose their money, made people revenge on this trading. Okay, so what? The markets go down right here, take out these all lows, then rally up. Of course, it doesn't rally up like that, just easy like that. Okay, this candle right here happened on 9:51, then on 9:54 the candle happened to go up. Okay, it goes up, continue going up. So how will you know to put your stop loss? This market right here, if you put your Fibonacci level right here, okay, start with 0, then goes up to this point right here. Okay, your Fibonacci will tell you that this is a 50%. Okay, then here is a 70%, then 76 or 76.8%. Some of you know this is a 76.8%. Then your target should be right here, 25,100. That's where your target should be. Always the markets consider to go beyond 25,000 to go to 25,100. I know some of you will say, how can they happen? It can happen anytime that the market will go up beyond 25,000 or go to beyond 25,200, and no. Most of the orders happen to be given a discount. Okay, if the orders were placed and the target met was on 25,000. You see, target met was on 25,000. After 25,000, what happened? There's a lot of whippy up. So I hope I'll give you an insight of the algo. Okay, don't say, oh, Zach gave us the algo demonstration. No, this just happened. First of all, know how to use your Fibonacci. If you know how to use your Fibonacci here, you place your Fibonacci right here, take out your take profit right here, then that is around 76.8%. you go to around 1 or something, or above 0, above 1. Fibonacci is above something. 1 above 1 is around I don't have my Fibonacci right here. You know, there's a different calculation of Fibonacci. Some of you may use Fibonacci that is way farther than what I have, or is way lower than what I have. Some percentage may differ, you know, may give accurate results, but according to me may not. Okay, so why did the markets happen to go short again after beating the old, after meeting the traders expectation on here, which is 25,000 and 25,100? Why did the market happen to do that? It went to cover this gap right here, then consolidation until next opening market, which is Asian session. Okay, so the Asian session was right here. The London session, no, I mean the London session. So this setup right here, I know some of you may give it names, but it's just a nice setup for you to capture these points right here and then take these points right here. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So that's all I came to share with you. Good trading.